Saint Peter. In keeping with God's promise, we are looking forward to a new heaven and a new earth, the home of righteousness. No subject could possibly be more important than the kingdom of heaven, or the kingdom of God. In the New Testament it's mentioned more than 100 times, and yet just what it is, this kingdom, is not altogether clear in the Bible. It's difficult to say what it is, the kingdom of God, the lordship of God. Jesus didn't clarify completely. He mentioned a treasure hidden in a field, and the lost pearl of great price. The kingdom is a spiritual reality, and so it's not likely to be caught properly by words and thoughts. It has to be the Spirit of God in us, to give us an inkling of the meaning, and a taste of the kingdom itself. The person who regularly does contemplative prayer or stays in stillness in the presence of God might have a little feeling or intuition of this kind, even though with one's mind one remains unable to grasp it. When is the kingdom? It seems that the kingdom is in our times, and also in the past, and also in the future, and also beyond time as we know it, in the eternal now, where, in the words of Saint Peter, with the Lord a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years are like a day. Where is the kingdom? There are those who assume that heaven or the heavens means something far away. But go speak to almost any contemplative and they will probably tell you right away about their conviction that while the heavens are beyond this world, the heavens are also intimately present, here and now, and that they can be touched, especially through simplicity and through universal love and universal compassion. And so, the promise of a new heaven and a new earth does not mean only something that is far from us in space and time. Both the heavens and the earth are in our body and in our spirit as humans. So, is the kingdom of God coming any closer, or becoming more clearly present? What does it mean to ask whether the kingdom of God now fills the world, the church, or the local community of the faithful, or my friends and family? And what does the kingdom of God mean for myself, for my spiritual life? I can hardly expect to make a contribution to the kingdom if my own life is not moving in that direction. The prophet Isaiah and John the Baptist and Jesus himself keep confronting us with the invitation and the challenge of moving closer to the kingdom, of bringing the kingdom closer. Prepare the way for the Lord, make straight paths for him. Pray like this, your kingdom come. By which path, by which way is God and the kingdom coming towards me? Why aren't the paths already level and straight? How do we straighten them? In my own heart, how do I straighten the path of the Lord? When a person has an urge to rest silently and consciously with the intention of encountering the divine, even that urge comes by a gift of God, who seeks us more than we seek God. Such a person allows himself to open and be receptive to the visible and invisible effects of God in his life, in his consciousness, and in what, for the moment, is beyond consciousness. It's not the ego or ordinary self which creates progress here. The season of Advent is a time of waiting, and the contemplative path beckons us to make silence and shift our quiet intention towards the place of stillness where God dwells in our heart. Then the kingdom makes itself felt subtly and in unexpected ways, for the kingdom is at hand, here, now.